The 7-day Quranic Arabic challenge. This is Ustadh Fahim Qazi. This challenge is for beginners only. The only prerequisite is the basic ability to read the Quran without understanding. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil kareem. Day 1 challenge, we will look at the Quran of Musa. We will look at a small part of a larger verse from the Quran. These are some of my publications. Easy Introduction to Arabic. There are 2 levels. Quranic Linguistics Series, 5 levels, and 70 Hadith for children. This is the verse, or actually a small part of a larger verse that we will look at for our Day 1 challenge. But before we recite this verse, we have to say this. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, which means I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the curse. We should say this before reciting the Quran. So let's break this down. The verse reads, Atayna Musa al-Kitab, which means gave we the book to Musa. The first thing is atay, which is a verb. Na is the doer of the verb. Atayna looks like one word, but actually it is 2 words that are attached to each other. The first word is atay, which means gave. You begin with the verb first in Arabic. Now you also have the option to not begin with a verb. You don't have to, but in this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen to start with the verb. Atay is the past verb. What's a verb? A verb is an action word that indicates an action in a given time. In this case, the time is past. So atay means gave. So you don't say we gave, you say gave we. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is using the word we or na, which is a connected or attached pronoun. It's what we call the royal we. It doesn't mean Allah is plural, Allah is one. Of course, we know that. La ilaha illallah, Allahu wahid. But this we is what they call the royal we or the majestic plural. The Bible also uses the majestic plural. It's kind of like when a king or a queen says, we have decided to go to war. The we is for majesty. So once again, atayna literally means gave we. Of course, in English, we translate it as we gave. But in Arabic, it's literally saying gave we. And the na is the attached pronoun, which is the doer. Every verb in general needs a doer. Musa, of course, is the proper name or proper noun for the Prophet Moses alayhi salam. And al-kitab means the book. The word al means the, and kitab means book. If you remove al, it becomes kitab, which means a book. So al-kitab means the book. Kitab means a book. So the question is, why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say al-kitab, the book? What is the book that was given to Prophet Musa alayhi salam? Of course, the book that was given to him is called At-Tawrah or Torah in English. The word al-kitab is very interesting. Sometimes it refers to the Torah. Sometimes it refers to al-Injil, gospel, the book of Jesus alayhi salam. And sometimes it refers to the Quran. So you have to be careful when you read the Quran. You have to figure out based on the context what al-kitab is referring to. So that was it. That was your Day 1 challenge. How many words did we learn? We learned 4 words. Atay na Musa al-kitab. Next, I would like you to write it down. Print this workbook if you haven't already done so by going to this website. Here, I want you to write down the Arabic of the word with your hand. Atayna Musa al-Kitab. Just copy it as you see it. If you can memorize this word, this part of the verse, that would be great. And then translate in English, gave we Musa the book. Then you will be ready for the quiz. But before you take the quiz, review the lesson if you need to. Watch this video again. Memorize the vocabulary of the 4 words that we studied. And then take the quiz. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen. سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.